I started on this show when I was 4 years old.
Oh, that's so new.
For me, this is family.
So Keshia's very intentional. It's one of the things I love about you.
Emotions are still raw as we approach the 1-week mark since the heartbreaking death of Malcolm-Jamal Warner. The pain is still fresh, and those who were close to him are struggling to piece themselves back together. One of the most heartfelt reactions came from none other than Keshia Knight Pulliam, the beloved actress who played Rudy Huxtable on The Cosby Show. She shared a deeply emotional tribute to Warner on her Instagram, and it hit fans right in the heart. Let's not forget, Pulliam and Warner weren't just co-workers. They practically grew up together in America's living rooms, playing siblings for 8 unforgettable seasons on one of the most iconic sitcoms of all time. That bond, it was real, and it clearly lasted long after the camera stopped rolling. In her touching post, Pulliam uploaded a nostalgic clip of Warner passionately playing the bass at the Atlanta City winery. The man had serious talent. While most people knew him for his acting chops, in recent years, Warner had carved out a solid name for himself in the music world. He wasn't just dabbling, he was owning that stage and delivering soulful performances that proved he was way more than just a TV star. But the real tearjerker? That caption. Pulliam wrote, "A week ago, I lost my big brother, but I gained an angel. I love you, I miss you, we got our girls." It wasn't just a goodbye, it was a promise. A pledge to keep his spirit alive through the love they both had for their daughters. That caption alone had fans in tears. Right after that, the post cut to a serene and emotional moment. Footage of both Pulliam and Warner's daughters walking together on a peaceful farm, leading a gentle horse. Just a short scene, but it said everything. That clip showed the world just how tight Pulliam and Warner really were outside of Hollywood life. They weren't just co-stars, they were like real family. And here's something that hit deep. Pulliam's daughter and Warner's daughter were born just 3 months apart. That closeness in age isn't just a coincidence. It's another layer to their lifelong connection. It's like their lives kept syncing up, even decades after their sitcom days. Now, some fans were asking why it took Pulliam a bit longer to speak out after Warner's passing. But let's be real, grief hits different for everyone. And Pulliam knew people were wondering. So she hopped on her Instagram stories to give a quick but heartfelt thank you to everyone who had sent her love and support. She let folks know she saw them, she felt the love, and she was still trying to process the shock. In the end, this was more than a celebrity tribute. It was a window into a real friendship, a real loss, and a real promise to carry on. She followed up her post with a short but powerful message on her Instagram stories. "Thank you for every text, call, and all the love that you have sent my way. I just needed a moment." That line hit hard. Sometimes silence is the loudest cry. Fans and close friends respected her space, understanding that grief doesn't run on a timer. But here's where it gets even more emotional. Just 1 month before Warner's sudden death, Keshia Knight Pulliam had joined him on his podcast, Not All Hood Now. Their conversation was warm, personal, and packed with memories from their years in the spotlight. It felt like two old souls reconnecting, not just reminiscing, but also reflecting on how far they'd come. Warner got real about their bond during the episode. He said, "She is more than my friend. She is family. Our bond goes way beyond the Cosby Show. We have both managed to navigate through the murky waters of child stardom with our souls and dignity intact." That statement hit different now. It wasn't just words, it was love, trust, and a lifetime of shared experiences wrapped up in one beautiful tribute. And just when fans thought their hearts couldn't take any more, another voice stepped in, one that nobody expected to hear right away. Bill Cosby himself spoke out about Warner's passing. The legendary yet deeply controversial actor shared that getting the call about Malcolm's death took him back to one of the most painful moments of his life, the passing of his own real-life son, Ennis. For those unaware, Warner's character, Theo Huxtable, was inspired by Ennis. That connection made Warner's death all the more personal for Cosby. According to the New York Post, Cosby spokesperson confirmed that the former TV dad immediately reached out to Phylicia Rashad after hearing the news. The two spent time reminiscing about Warner, recalling the days on set, the jokes, the growth, and the talent that young Malcolm brought into the world. It wasn't just another co-worker gone, it was family. The grief that's been pouring out from every corner of Hollywood isn't just about a lost actor. It's about the loss of someone who grew up under the public eye, stayed true to himself, and touched lives with honesty and heart. Warner's relationships with his co-stars weren't for show. They were deep, genuine, and rooted in years of history. His impact, it's still echoing through every person who ever shared a scene, a moment, or even a memory with him. Aside from Cosby and Poon, Raven-Symoné was another former cast member to react on social media. As of now, Phylicia Rashad, Sabrina Lebo, Lisa Bonet in Tempe's, Bledsoe have not publicly reacted, although they aren't active on Instagram, with Rashad's last being in 2021, which was a Happy Father's Day post to her dad. Now Warner passed while swimming in Costa Rica as part of a family trip. After a current pulled him in, he was rescued but declared dead on the scene. He was 54. So what do you guys think about Keshia Knight? Polling's response to the passing of her friend and on-screen brother Malcolm-Jamal Warner? Let us know in the comments below.
Very early here in LA. I'm on my balcony looking at the sky like I like to do in the morning, get myself together, breathe in the fresh air. And I'm just here thinking about Malcolm-Jamal Warner, his mother, Pamela Warner, and just what they have meant to me as a person who was also a child actor. My mom and I came out to California many years ago. And the Warners, they were like the best case scenario for what it could look like being not only a child actor, but a child actor who worked with your family. Because there were a million horror stories about that. But the Warners were not that. And I just really appreciate Miss Pamela Warner and how she was able to and was successful in not only raising her son, but raising a son who was raised in the business but was not of the business. Malcolm was just so much more than an actor. He was a director, a musician, a producer. It's heartbreaking. He was a new father, a new husband, and he was really able to pave his own way for the kind of career that he wanted. And it's definitely made a huge impact on me. And for his mother, Miss Pamela Warner, she was able to help me many years ago when I needed her help. And she didn't know me. She just knew that I was another child actor like her son. And so I just want to give my condolences. I'm sure you guys are seeing all the outpouring of messages from people who knew him and people who didn't. But their family was really just like the creme de la creme of what being a young black actor and a family in the business who was still healthy and they still loved each other. That was like, they were everything. So this is really, really heartbreaking. And for Malcolm, it's very easy to get jaded about this business, but he wasn't. He still had a light and love for the business. And I believe that's because he had friends and loves, and, this is all very heartbreaking. But condolences to him, to his family, Miss Pamela Warner. Condolences to you. And, I'm about to go to the gym. So, all right, bye.